It's crossed galaxies and generations, from cowboys under burning suns to wanderers in the ashes of tomorrow. A reminder that legends don't need armor, just grit, dust, and silence. You've seen it before, but never really noticed it. Recently, I finished watching The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon Season 3, and honestly, I think it might be the best one so far. But something else grabbed my attention more than that story. It was that poncho. Seeing Daryl's poncho sent me down a rabbit hole of every poncho in pop culture history. And holy shit, they're cool, aren't they? Ponchos are one of the coolest pieces of clothing in games and TV shows. They look amazing, they're practical, and as soon as you see a character wearing one, it speaks volumes before they even say a word. It adds personality to the character and a bit of a wanderer and an alternative vibe to the person as a survivalist. Now stick with me because we are going on a journey from the dusty 1960s westerns all the way to the post-apocalyptic ruins, and I promise it's cooler than it sounds. The story starts in the 1960s in Spain with a low-budget western that turned into a classic. Clint Eastwood's Man with No Name. Already mysterious, already badass, but that poncho made him unforgettable. Across a fistful of dollars for a few dollars more, and the good, the bad, and the ugly, it got more worn, ripped, and stained. By the third movie, that poncho had so much character, you could literally read his journey on it. Best part about it is that Eastwood never washed it. So every dirt mark, every tear is basically storytelling. It's not just cool, it's genius actually. Ponchos didn't stop at the movies, they went on to video games. John Marston in Red Dead Redemption was inspired by Eastwood's western characters, dusty towns, sunset horizons, a bit of weariness. It just works, right? In RDR2, fans also modded a poncho as Arthur doesn't get a poncho in the base game, and it's perfect. That's how iconic it is. It's like Eastwood vibes in a video game world, and it's become another version of itself in games as people and gamers who aren't really Eastwood fans initially are introduced to ponchos in a western setting. Ponchos didn't just stay in the Wild West, they found their way into a galaxy far, far away. Look at Obi-Wan Kenobi, Qui-Gon Jinn, Cassian Andor, Rey, and even Cal Kestis, all rocking different variations of ponchos. Its purpose is functional. It's protection from dust, from the twin suns, and sometimes just a way to blend in from the Empire. Even Jedi robes carry that poncho DNA. It's loose, it's layered, and it's built for movement and heat. And Cal Kestis, the guy collects ponchos across two games. It's like the developers knew it's kind of part of the Star Wars visual language now. It's kind of poetic how the same cloth that once rode across the frontier now drifts through space. Different worlds, but the same soul. And shout out to Cameron Monaghan, the guy's a full-on poncho believer.
Well, first thing I noticed is he's not wearing a poncho.
It's wild how something so simple, a piece of cloth, can travel across genres, timelines, and worlds. It's like the same story, just different planets. But the poncho isn't just about the style, it's about survival. Rambo finds a piece of rotted canvas and then makes it into a makeshift poncho in First Blood. The poncho was an unscripted addition inspired by a piece of discarded canvas that Sylvester Stallone found on location in the woods. Stallone improvised by cutting a hole in the canvas to create a poncho for protection from the rain and the cold. And the wardrobe department later followed suit for other scenes, sometimes adding a line. It becomes his shield against rain, cold, and the world hunting him. That moment stripped the poncho back to its roots: protection, isolation, and endurance. It wasn't cinematic flair anymore, it was a survivalist's instinct. Rambo's poncho is purely about survival, not style, just instinct. Finally, the modern drifter, Daryl Dixon. Across The Walking Dead, his poncho changes a little every season. Patterns, colors, and fabrics. Each one looks more rugged, more lived in. By the Daryl Dixon series, it's stripped down, functional, survivalist, and somehow cooler than ever. Watching him, I had this weird nostalgic nerd moment. It hit me that this isn't just wardrobe, it's storytelling stitched into fabric. Every tear and every patch becomes a part of the character's journey. If you think about it, it's like that old pair of jeans we own, but we never throw it out because it has some sort of meaning and sentimental value to us. So, why do we keep coming back to ponchos? I think it's because they're more than just clothes. There are shield, disguise, and they are silent storytellers all at once. You instantly know this person's a wanderer, a survivor, and a legend in the making. And that's why it hits me every time. There's something almost nostalgic and almost magical about it. It's quiet, subtle, but badass. I didn't realize a single piece of clothing could mean so much to me or add so much personality to a character. It really breathes life into who they are, and honestly, it just looks so cool. Like, let's be real, whatever you're doing right now would look 10 times cooler if you were wearing a poncho. Thank you for watching the video. Please hit subscribe and drop your favorite poncho below. Until then, keep wandering. Thank you.